Greetings and salutations. Welcome to Simply Crystal, Simply Me, and I am Crystal Moore. And today I want to talk to you about something that had me scared, scared. And that is the COVID-19 vaccine. I today took the COVID-19 vaccine. I got the Pfizer shot. It was my first dose. And this woman of faith who always talks about God and talks about being strong in the Lord, and this woman of God that loves to pray and share the good news of the Lord was scared to the point where I had tears in my eyes. I was calling family members from the South and the North. I was telling my coworkers how I was scared. How could you be this strong woman of God and still have fear? And that is something that I want to talk to you today about. I have to return. I am a teacher, and I have to return to face-to-face learning at the end of this month. That is something that I'm really apprehensive about, and I was faced with a couple of choices. I could either quit, which, that was sounding like really, like just really good. But you still have bills to pay and things to do. And I'm not at the point where I could just totally quit my job, even though I'm working on it. I could either quit, or I could go without the vaccine, or I could get the vaccine and then, go back to work. And so I was toying back and forth with the idea, and I was praying on it, and I was leaning towards getting the vaccine. I was leaning towards getting the vaccine, but you know how you're leaning towards something, but then you don't really make any moves. Like you're like, oh yeah, okay, but time is like winding up, and you're getting closer to the date, and things are happening, and so on and so forth. But you really not moving. Fear had me frozen. I was not moving. I was not about to move. Honestly, the way I felt about the vaccine was y'all get head on. Y'all be the guinea pigs. I, I don't shoot me with that mess. And that's how I felt. But I honestly, I wrestled with it back and forth and back and forth and back and forth again. And I was just like, I didn't know what to do. And so my coworker, shout out to my coworker, Miss McGee. I love you. She called me and she was like, get on up. Come on, go get the vaccine. And I was like, I literally cried. I cried. I mean, I wasn't like that bad, but I cried. And so I want to tell you that you can be a woman of faith. You can be a person of faith. You can love the Lord with all your heart, but yet there will be things that will strike you with fear. And that's okay. That's okay. And that fear is going to be different for everyone. You just have to remember that to give grace when it's someone else's turn, in the same way that you would want to receive grace when it's your turn. There is no fear in God, for God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power, love, and a sound mind. And even though I was praying, and even though I believed God, I did have fear, and I let fear kind of creep in the more. And I really, I can't really pinpoint exactly what it is in words to you as to why I'm feeling the way that I feel. A part of me feels like it's because of my family history. A lot of my family has passed. Another part of it is this is all experimental, and this is too much, and we don't know the long-term effects, and so on and so forth. And the other part of it is um, just trust God the whole way and don't get vaccinated. But let me talk about that for a brief second. We trust God, but we still have to put on our seatbelt. We trust God, but we still take certain medicines. We trust God, but yet we still have the mumps, measles, and rubella vaccination. So yes, you trust God. You trust God, you believe him, but I also firmly believe that there are things put in place to help us, and that he has a part in science and in medicine to also help us. So I decided to take that leap of faith, and I did it. And ironically enough, the nurse that was there had that administered my shot. She had on a super woman with the Super S logo for Super Nurse logo on her shirt in rhinestones in red and silver, which are some of my favorite colors. And so I told her, I said, "Oh, so you're my superhero today?" And she was like, "Mm-hmm." You know, she was just trying to give it a shot, and I was just trying to kind of ease my nerves because if she knew that tear was like right here. But shout out to everyone who kept me calm, to my coworkers, to Miss McGee, to my family down south and my family up north. I love you. I appreciate you. I thank you for being there for me. And I'm grateful that during the time where I was so fearful, um, that I had support. I'm truly, truly grateful for that. And then not only that, it's great. I'm grateful to know that you don't always have to be strong. Even the strong people have things that will, kind of buckle you at times. And this just happened to be my thing. This just happened to be my thing. And so I get my second shot on the 22nd. Um, my birthday is on the 9th. So if God grants me the ability to see the 9th and then go on to the 22nd, I will update you. I have no symptoms or side effects or anything right now. I took it earlier today and it's been a couple of hours and I feel fine. My arm was a little sore. It's not really too sore now. So if there's any major developments, I will give you an update. And just remember, there is no fear in God. Trust Him, but yet you still have to move. And when you still have to move and you still have to live. And so you can either live in the frozen bubble of staying home all the time and just being frozen, which was becoming my case, or you can live and go out and do what you need to do and just be protected and covered under his care. So thank you again for watching this video. God bless you. I love you, and there's nothing you can do about it. Have a blessed day.